Hey everybody, it's Demo 7. I'm here with a scalar update. Just started my scalar build, and so some of you may not know, I have a Honcho build, which is just a big monster truckish SCX10, and so I decided to go straight for a scalar. I don't have a lot of vehicles. I only have two cars now. I used to have one, now I have two. Some of you will remember that I had the stock Honcho body on my truck, this current one that you're looking at. This body is currently it's going to be donated to my neighbor. We have like a 10-year-old neighbor who bought an SCX10. He really liked mine and my son's, and I helped him get one off of Craigslist. And the body, unfortunately, the one that came with his, was pretty well trashed. So I'll have you take a look at this. This is the scale body that was on my scalar. As you can see behind this truck, you can see my scalar build, which you'll see in just a second. But this is my neighbor's. It is actually his truck. I was doing some work on it for him, and I'm giving him this new body. Like I said, his other body was just an old body, and it was just completely trashed. So this is my scalar build. It is another SCX10. It's got the 12-inch wheelbase. I got it off of Craigslist, and slowly been building it up, very slowly, because as we all know, in this economy, we don't have a lot of money to spend on our toys. So I've been building this up for about 3 months or so, and just started putting it together now. I was going to get a little look around to the body here. I like this. This is the Proline body that comes, and it's a 1973 Ford Bronco body. You have to be careful when you buy this body because the SCX10 comes in two different wheel bases. There's an 11-inch wheelbase and a 12-inch wheelbase. They make two different bodies for this for the SCX10, so make sure you get the proper body for your wheelbase. So just to let you know, if you're looking at my wheels, and I like to look at my wheels because they look super scale. Never had any wheels like this before, but these wheels are made by Gmade, and they are, let me look over here, the Vaterra Gmade scale wheels. These are fantastic. They're plastic, they're not metal and stamped ones. These are plastic, and they cost $11.50 for a pair, so about $24 for four wheels, and also, they're just a great set of wheels for the price. This is my budget scalar build. I'm trying to spend the least amount of money possible. To go along with that, I have these Race Claw tires, which are from the Vaterra twin hammers, and a lot of people are getting rid of these because they want a different set of tires. So I got these tires for 20 bucks for 4 of them as well. So there you go. So basically about $45, and I have a full set of wheels, and they look great, and they do exactly what they should. So once again, this body, there's a lot of detail to it, a lot of really cool detail. The color is, you might not be able to tell from this video because I'm doing this with my iPhone, but the color of the body is not orange. It's actually a nice, like a penny copper color, which is really cool. Let me just pull this forward here a little bit and get this to focus. Let it lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to take off the lid here, and you can take a look underneath. Looks really nice. So just going through the truck real quick. So like I said, this is still the beginning of my build. I still have a couple things I want to do to it. I'll mention that at the end of the video. I have a solar servo right here, which is a great servo. It's got about 400 ounces. They cost about $17. Once again, this is my budget build. So $17 for 400 ounces. Probably doesn't have 400 ounces, but it is a pretty strong servo for $17. You just can't go wrong. This is my stock Ae3 Axial ESC, and if a lot of you guys don't know, you can run this with 3S, which is what I'm doing, as long as you are running a Castle Creations BEC. I've been running it this way for a long time, haven't had any problems. It probably actually runs cooler than my stock setup with a 2S setup, which is kind of odd. That may be, though, because I'm running the stock Axial 55 turn motor here. The motor, what's really cool, and I didn't know about when you go to higher turn motors, is that everything just seems so much smoother. I realized that when I had my other turn motors, which like a 27 turn motor, it's a lot faster, but I noticed my car would make this noise like woo 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 woo. And with this motor, the 55 turn motor, doesn't do that at all. Everything just sounds smooth and effortless with it because it's got so much torque, which is really cool as far as scalers go. Didn't have to do anything to the body mounts. The front is pretty much is stock, and so is the rear. And as a lot of guys know, there's a bunch of little holes that are right here in the body mounts. I just had to make one extra hole down there and move this up by one, and I was able to get away with not modifying my body at all. So I'm just going to go through the rest of the bottom of the car right here for you guys really quickly. Not a whole lot going on. It's got the stock aluminum links. I have some Punisher drive shafts, and going along to the front here, so hopefully one quick notation about a lot of you guys will have about the steering here. So a quick note about the steering. A lot of you guys will have your steering linkage going from this side of your servo over to this part of your wheel with a real short linkage. It is actually way better to make yourself a custom link, running it from that side of the servo over to this side, because it keeps this area more parallel and it has a better throw, puts less stress on your servo. So keep that in mind. So you can actually switch it from this side to this side. You have to make a longer link right here. I did make these links right here, just to let you know. So the front upgrades that I have here, it's all VP. Most of it's VP. VP high steer knuckles, Axial Clockable C hubs, and Rc4wd what are they called, CVDs. So basically I get some really pretty radical turning, as you can see here. So this is one side, that's the other side. On the back end of the truck here, and once again I'm running stock gearing. Actually I didn't mention that, but I am running stock gearing. Once again, VP lockouts right here. You can see it's not very well visible. So my shocks, let's see if I can get in here. And these are called the Gmade TS02 off-road racing shocks. They look really scale. I'm losing a little bit of performance because they are just a spring shock, and they're a little bit bouncy. This comes with two different types of springs. It comes with a hard set of springs and a soft set of springs. I had the soft set of springs in here, and the whole car would just droop straight down, and so I didn't want that at all. Went with the stiffer ones, and I actually like the stiff ones because I don't like a lot of flex. That's about as much flex as I'm getting right there. It's only about half a tire's width, maybe a little bit more. These shocks would be perfect with a medium spring, but they don't make one. So I may actually end up modifying my springs by heating them up just slightly, and losing a little bit of the springiness to it. So let me put the body back on real quick, if I can find the holes. Sometimes it can be hard. That's what she said. No, just kidding. DJ Medic is always in the house. So this is my scaler build. Hopefully you guys like it. See, I put a little detail on there, put a little silver around the window. I may or may not make a front bumper for this. I did cut off the rock rollers because all the images on Google that I see of these trucks, nobody runs rock rollers. So, but they do run some cool bumpers front and rear, and running a spare on the back. I never ever like to see these type of trucks with a roof rack. It just looks odd to me. Since it's kind of a big vehicle anyway, so I might as well go with what I think looks cool. I think this truck looks really cool. What do you guys think? I think it's sweet. Anyway, it's been fun building this, and I have a little bit of ways to go. I want to do some custom work with it, with brazing some bumpers and whatnot. So that's it for right now. Wow, this video is going on way too long. Comment and subscribe, hopefully, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. That'll help me out to get some more viewers, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.